What's up, my viewers? Welcome to Najee Broadcast. Thank you for all my lovely new subscribers. Welcome to the family, and thank you for being a part of the family. So now we're going to be on the topic of Roshane Barnett. So the investigation is almost complete. Cops believe the quintuple murder suspect acted alone, and also the lawyer that representing Roshane Barnett, she reports that she's saddened by the backlash that she's receiving for representing Roshane Barnett. So we're just going to go into the details. But before we do that, please guys remember to like, share, and subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you can be notified each time I post a video.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style.
Deputy Police Commissioner Fitz Bailey yesterday said that the police have all but completed their investigation into the quintuple murder in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon on June 21. To my best knowledge, the matter is almost on at point of closure in terms of investigate inquiries. I am not aware of any additional leads that are being pursued. I think we have identified who the perpetrator is. He has been charged and the matter is before the courts. I am not aware of any other lines of inquiry, said Bailey, who is in charge of Jamaica Constabulary Force Crime and Security Portfolio. He was speaking at the police monthly press conference at Commissioner's office in St. Andrew. Barnett's trial hearing is set for July 22. Barnett, 23, will be tried for the murder of Kemisha Wright, 31, and her 4 children. Kimanda Smith, 15, Charlie Smith, 12, Raphael Smith, 5, and Kishan Henry Jr., who was 23 months old. All victims' throats were slashed. The killings have sparked public outcry for death penalty. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution (DPP) signaled that it would be seeking the death penalty for Barnett when he appeared before the Supreme Court last Tuesday. Meanwhile, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson was coy in his response to the media in relation to the DPP notice. One of the things that drives down violent crime is that people who perpetrate it are not able to continue to perpetrate it. Long sentences work as well. These are debates around death penalty as to whether it is deterrent or not. It is not a debate that I want to particularly join. I don't want to become a central issue. The central issue, whether it is death penalty, and perhaps there are some people that are very deserving of it, or it is long sentence. Both of those protect the society from people who wish to do harm to people and have demonstrated by their action that are willing to do harm, he said. So right now, me I wonder if them are going to give him the death penalty, because it did state, the DPP did signal in court last Tuesday that the death penalty will be done. However, based on the last video, the DPP was against it. So basically what the must say is that a long sentence of would do justice instead of getting a death penalty. Because as they say, the longer the sentence, it will do no harm to people, and then basically I say the crime when commit and the long sentence where him a go get, and we basically learning lesson. That's just my summarization for you guys, because remember it did state that last Tuesday, but then did confirm that that has to be given out at the first hearing before that could actually be ruled. So that out of the question, and everybody a lick out pan it, but it's the law, so we can't do anything about it than to go with it. But as you say, hoping get a long sentencing, because that's 5 life him take off of the earth. And 23 months old baby, that baby actually don't live no life yet. So we just let the court do their thing and wait to hear how long his sentencing will be. Lawyer for Clarendon murder accused saddened by backlash. Tamika Harris, who is Barrett's court appointed lawyer, has been on the receiving end of a seemingly endless string of disgusting comments because she has dared to take on the case. She said, "It makes me feel sad that so many persons are not cognizant of the process. It is part of our judicial system that every accused needs legal representation. What also makes me sad too is for people to associate representing someone to mean that you have accepted and condoned whatever gruesomeness that the allegations say they do. People, she is talking facts right here because, as she said, she wasn't the one that chose to take on this case. She said that the court has appointed a lawyer to Roshane. So they has choose her to take on this case, right? So she's doing her job just like how every day we go to our job and carry out our daily activities. It's a process same way for her. That's what she went to college to study for, to represent criminals, right? Criminals that commit these crimes. It's very sad that they actually have someone to support them, but it's the process they're going to need to prove that whatever, if they're innocent or guilty, she have to prove that. And if it's not the case, he plead guilty, well, they just come to an agreement and give him a sentence. This isn't the first case for Tamika, a high profile case. She has been in other high profile cases, such as Vibes Cartel murder trial, which she was the lawyer for Kyra Jones. She was also a defense lawyer for one of the men convicted of the brutal killing and beheading of a St. Catherine mother and her daughter in 2011, and described the allegation in both cases as gruesome. "It is not new or strange for me to do these matters," Harris said. "What I do is say to myself that these persons are still human beings and they are going to be facing a judge and a court and other lawyers. They at least need to know what the system is. They need to understand what is happening. They need to know what their options are, and the law needs to be explained to them. They need a legal representation." Harris said that although being defense counsel sometimes attracts backlash, she has never before experienced the level of venom that has been associated with the Barnett case. This is new, she said. This is new, she said, while referencing a social media comment that read, "She wants a broad board across her back." She said that what upset her is when people say, as a woman, she has no art. "The gender bias is real, and the expectation of what a female attorney does and what a male attorney does, it's amazing that persons still hold these specific gender roles. That's what stands out in my mind," she said. But come on, man, people. She had her job, right? Everybody have them job for do. And taking on this case must be a heavy burden upon her, much less for the backlash them. Right? He's going to need a lawyer. Somebody has to take the case. So what the people them must say, them have to understand it's a process. Right? And she says she's against the death penalty in all circumstances. She said the death penalty is state sanctioned, reprisal killing, and people like revenge and not justice. So she think death penalty must be in a situation where there is absolutely no hope for rehabilitation. You only use it when the person is irredeemable, and you have to give a person a chance to show that they are irredeemable, Harris said, adding that once the person is young, that there is possibility of change. Lord God, this is a comment I don't like. Possibility of change, but the people them dead. How that I go change how the family feel, right? Men I like this comment. Possibility of change. He killed 5 of them. This boy did not kill one or two somebody. He killed 5 of them. So each time I repeat the act, this is something we instill in you. You can't kill 5 somebody one time and expect say later on down the road you are going to be a changed person. You are a killer. That's what you are. You are a killer. There's no change right here. And plus it's alleged that he has stabbed his father based on the news circulating in the Star. But she knows that this Tamika, I'm against that comment 1000%. The only change that I see will happen to this boy is if he's been locked away for the rest of his life. There will be no one around him to harm. People that actually do nothing to get harmed, there will be no one around him to get harmed. So I'm not with this comment at all. And the backlash can be reduced because it's her job and she's a lawyer. So yeah, the people them can reduce the backlash them. Yeah, let she do her job and hope he will get a good sentence. But I'll leave it here with you guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, let me know what are your thoughts and always leave a comment.